In today's world, most of us rely on medication. Whether it's for a simple headache or a life-threatening disease, pharmaceuticals are central to our well-being. Over the years, advancements in medical science have given us treatments for conditions that once seemed incurable. With cutting-edge technology, drug companies now design medicines that target illnesses at their core, offering relief and, sometimes, a complete cure. But then you start to wonder, if we have the tools to make so much progress, why do so many diseases still seem untouchable? We live in a world where medicine is big business. The pharmaceutical industry generates billions of dollars each year from medications that treat a wide range of diseases and conditions. But here's the question many are afraid to ask. Are they really in the business of curing diseases, or are they suppressing cures to maintain their profits? It's a controversial topic, but one that demands attention. If they had the power to cure some of the world's most deadly illnesses, would they do it? Or would that be bad for business? Many argue that pharmaceutical companies prioritize treatments over cures. After all, a cure would mean an end to the need for their product, cutting off a revenue stream. We're told that new breakthroughs in medicine are happening every day. But where are the cures for cancer, diabetes, or Alzheimer's? Could it be that those at the top are more interested in developing drugs that manage symptoms rather than eradicate diseases? It's an unsettling thought, but not an entirely irrational one. On the other side, some defend the industry, arguing that curing diseases isn't as simple as waving a magic wand. Research is expensive, time-consuming, and often leads to dead ends. These companies invest billions into developing drugs, and not all of them succeed. However, the timing of some medical breakthroughs has raised eyebrows. For example, when patents for certain medications are set to expire, suddenly newer, more expensive versions seem to appear. Coincidence or calculated strategy? Critics also point to the revolving door between pharmaceutical companies and regulatory agencies. Former executives of Big Pharma are often found working for government health agencies, and vice versa. This raises serious concerns about whether the people who are supposed to protect public health are actually protecting corporate profits. Can we trust that new drugs are being approved with public safety in mind? Or is there something more sinister at play? Another red flag is the heavy influence of pharmaceutical lobbyists. The amount of money spent lobbying lawmakers to pass favorable legislation is staggering. With such power in their hands, is it possible that they are shaping laws that suppress the development of affordable treatments and cures? When profit becomes the main motivator, is it really far-fetched to think that life-saving treatments could be delayed or even hidden altogether? Some conspiracy theorists take it even further, claiming that cures for diseases like cancer have existed for years, but are kept from the public because it would collapse a trillion-dollar industry. While this might sound extreme, there are cases that make you wonder. Certain researchers and doctors have claimed to have developed revolutionary treatments, only to have their work dismissed or ignored by the medical establishment. Why aren't these claims being fully explored? Could it be that they're being silenced? But let's not forget the human cost. Millions of people around the world suffer from chronic illnesses that could, in theory, be cured with the right treatment. If cures do exist and are being withheld, what does that say about our society? Have we really reached a point where profit is more important than human lives? The pharmaceutical industry is supposed to be about healing and saving lives, yet many of its practices seem to suggest otherwise. The truth, as always, likely lies somewhere in between. Not every pharmaceutical company is out to suppress cures, but the structure of the industry undeniably places profits at the forefront. Until we start asking harder questions and demanding transparency, we may never know whether the cures we need are being hidden in plain sight. Is it time for a revolution in healthcare, or are we too reliant on these corporations to ever truly hold them accountable? So is Big Pharma suppressing cures for the sake of profit, Or is this just another conspiracy theory gone too far? The answer might be more complex than we'd like to admit, but it's a question we should all be asking ourselves. After all, when it comes to our health and the future of medicine, can we really afford to ignore the possibilities?